It's a crazy ass world we live in. We all live in it, and sometimes we can feel a little overwhelmed in it. And I think at the moment what's going on around the world, there's so many moving pieces, it is simply difficult to keep up. Emotionally, it's hard to do. And so this week in JTintheRaw, let's just talk. Let's just talk. Let's just have a conversation. Welcome to JTintheRaw, show 199. Can you believe that? Show 199, where I chew the thin on business. And after 31 years in business, I have just a few thins to chew. This week has been one of the most fascinating weeks, the highs and the lows of the week. We started the week with the Exercise is Medicine and Gyms Are Safe campaign. It was an amazing campaign to see what is possible when people unite behind a single cause. Speaking of causes, we've also seen this week across the globe, but particularly in the US, a different cause. A cause I don't know enough about to make any comments on. So I find that challenging. I want to help. I want to know more. But at this point, I'm in no place to make a decision. And of course, because of what is going on in the US, in many of our countries, the COVID crisis has moved to pages 3, 4, 5, even the back page potentially in the paper. It's slid down the order of priority for us to focus on. And combined with all of that, in Australia, we've been told we're in a recession. There are people unemployed. And the best news of all, by the end of the month, nearly every gym in Australia will be reopened. Now, I lost count of how much shit is going on in our crazy ass world at the moment. But there's a hell of a lot going on. And the reality for many of us is we handle that well, and then there are others that handle it poorly. They struggle with that. And as a leader in our business, when we lead people, sometimes our job is not actually to decipher what's happening in the world and then convey that back to our team, but rather sit down with our team and see how they are actually doing. It's interesting, I've just come off a call with some Rex members in the United States, and we talked about their team. And we talked about what we don't know about their life. In fact, we made a bullet point list of all the things that we don't know about their employees. Now, we didn't put an order of priority to them. We just bullet pointed all of the things that we didn't know about these people. And all of those things influence how that person shows up for work and how that person interacts with our customers. And therefore, how that person impacts the success of our business. So let me just say that one more time. We made a list of all the things we didn't know about our team, all the things that could influence how our team member showed up for work, and therefore how that team member may in fact connect or not connect with our customers, and then how that impacts our business. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to admit, I'm sure, that people are complex characters, and there are so many things that make up how we show up for work. And at the moment, in that crazy ass world that we live, we are all impacted differently to what is going on. We can't predict, nor should we predict, how people will respond. So as our leader, I want to challenge us today that we actually spend time with our team. We actually spend time asking our team, not just, are you okay? Not just, how are you doing? But what's happening for you? What's going on for you in your life? Give me some sort of insight. Give me a peek behind the curtain. Pull it back a little bit and let me get a bit more of an idea around you and your life. This is not about intruding into their personal space. This is just about getting a fuller picture of them. It was interesting this week. I had a coaching call with a brand new client, and I said to him, Give me a brief of what you want to talk about. So we sat down and we're having this conversation straight off the bat around key performance indicators and setting these new indicators up in his business to enable him to lead his team a little bit better around objectivity rather than subjectivity. And as we talked, no, actually, let me rephrase that. As he talked, and he talked more, and he talked more, and he talked more, and he talked more, I didn't have to do a lot other than just listen. I didn't have to do much other than just listen. And this is one of the key things about being a leader is your listening skills. Now, as he talked, he almost found the solution to his challenge. I needed not to do a lot. What I needed to do was listen and then give him a little bit of advice and a little bit of direction. But by far, he had actually found the solution himself. And in the crazy ass world that we're living in, having people talk, having people vent, having people share, and our role as a leader is to listen. Together, we can solve the problem. Together, we can find a solution. Together, we can get a resolution to a challenge. But if we jump in too fast as a leader and not know everything that's going on, we might send them down a rabbit warren that they don't need to go. We might find the incorrect solution. So I guess in this monumental JTintheRaw show 199, who's coming back next week to see show 200, consider this a somber warning. Consider this a consideration on how we lead. But what I feel is really important for us as leaders is revisiting our skills around listening. Revisiting our skills around listening. Listening shows that we care for people. Listening shows that we are there for our team, way beyond paying them extra money, way beyond giving them bonuses, way beyond giving them commission checks. This is deeper. This helps us form a deeper relationship with our team, a vulnerability, and it enables us to get more from our team when we need to get more from them. But now is the time, because there is so much going on in the world, so much going on in people's lives, that they may just want to talk. And so a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, or a hot chocolate with you as their leader may be just what they're looking for. I want to challenge you this week, ladies and gentlemen, to reach out to your team. Reach out to your team, not as a team member. No. Not as an employee. No. I want you to reach out to your team as a fellow human being and just see if they're doing okay. I want you to talk to them. Not talk at them, I want you to talk with them, and I want you to listen to them. And together, I want you to solve the challenges that they may be facing. Together, I want you to work out a solution to help them be happier in their life so that when they come to work, they're happier and the interactions that they have with all of your customers are positive. If you're up for that challenge, whether you're watching live or on replay, hit me up with a love heart right now. And if you think you know anybody that could get any benefit out of today's show, if you think you know anybody who needs or should listen to this show and get some ideas around listening and what it is actually like to be a true leader, then please tag them in the comments below. That'll share the show or hit the share button, whatever's easiest for you. But I want us to be a bit more human over the next 7 days. A little bit more human with the people we care about, our family, our friends, but also the people that we work with. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a crazy ass world at the moment. I know it, you know it, people that work with us know it. Our job is to minimize that impact on our customers so that our customers have an unbelievably pleasant experience when they deal with us. Very special quote of the week this week. I would like to share this quote with you. And here it is. Here is quote of the week. We are all people. We love to know people care about us. We are all people. We love to know people care about us. Think about that quote. Have that percolate in your brain over the next 7 days while we all prepare for JT in the Raw show 200 next week. Spend some time with your team this week. The challenge for each of us. Spend time with our team and make sure that they are doing okay. Listen closely and together find a solution, an impact, a resolution so that we're all happier. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been tuned into JT in the Raw show 199. Who knows what's going to be up next week in show 200. I hope I inspire you as leaders to go out there and do something a little bit different in the week to come and up the level of listening. Have an awesome week. I'll catch you all on the flip side.